In our digital world, the topic of influence seems to be evident all around us. We see lifestyle influencers, travel influencers, and fashion influencers all impacting people's thoughts and behaviors. What's noteworthy is that influence spans beyond the digital world of social media. The truth is that whether a person has a community of thousands or just a few, everyone has influence. As followers of Christ, I believe we are called to influence with purpose and to be intentional agents of change for Christ. We must not just live the Adventist lifestyle on Sabbath, but we should portray our Christian values in every aspect of our life. Often we think of evangelism as consisting of a big meeting with a famous preacher. We think of outreach as canvassing or giving out glow tracts. But to truly change lives for Christ, we must do life alongside those we seek to impact, and as such, we must represent Christ each and every day. The Adventist Young Professionals community exists to cultivate experiences that welcomes both people of our faith community as well as those who may not be familiar with Adventism or Christ altogether. Our chapters and groups exist to help young professionals do life alongside their coworkers, neighbors, and friends. As you engage in these communities, as you perhaps even launch one of your own, or as you simply live your daily life, I encourage you to keep 5 simple principles in mind so your influence may be purposeful and centered on Christ. First, don't start with an agenda. The first principle of influencing with purpose is to not have an agenda. Instead of trying to push our own perspectives or ideas onto others, we should seek to build genuine relationships and connections with those around us. This means being an open and receptive person, listening to the perspectives and experiences of others and being willing to engage in meaningful dialogue and conversations. Secondly, we should listen with an open perspective. As you engage, speak less and listen more. We should spend 90% of the time listening and should do so with an open mind. People love to talk, and by actively listening and understanding their experiences and by being willing to learn from their insights and perspectives, you'll grow and thrive to the next level. By listening with an open mind and an open heart, we can gain greater understanding of the needs and concerns of others, and we can build trust that eventually might just open the door for us to share Christ with the people we are engaging with. Thirdly, support people's immediate needs. AYP's chapters and groups provide spaces and resources that help young professionals to make meaningful connections. As a ministry, we work hard to equip you for life and career. In our personal circles, before we share our faith, we need to support people's immediate human needs. This involves active listening, but it also requires us to provide support in practical and tangible ways. Whether it's offering a listening ear, providing a helping hand, or simply being present for someone in their time of need, let's be attentive to the immediate human needs of those around us. Next, grow in excellence. Have you ever noticed that what big brands and individuals who grow large communities have in common? Yes, they meet real needs that people have, but they thrive because they do so with excellence. Influencers put out content, products, and services that are high quality and worth our time and money. In our work and life, we strive for excellence. We put energy toward our careers and our personal lives, but how often do we just give half of our effort when it comes to our Christian journey or ministry service? As young professionals, we have our whole life ahead of us. So let's continually grow in excellence, putting full effort and energy toward being Jesus to those around us, giving 100% where it really counts. And finally, make Christ the focus. As open-minded, active listeners who support those around us with excellence, people will be excited to find out why we live how we live. They will want to know what shapes our character and what grounds our faith. In these divine opportunities, let's always give Jesus the credit. Let's resist the desire to be the center of attention, and let's make him the focus. This brings us full circle back to living in a way that honors God and reflects the love and grace of Jesus Christ. By making God the center of our lives and giving Him the credit when the opportunity arises, we can be powerful forces for good in the world, and we will make a lasting impact on the lives of those whom we are blessed with influence over. Friends, I encourage you to cultivate your life in a way that enables you to thrive as an influencer for Christ, to live each and every moment with purpose, and to love like Jesus, embracing the principles of building genuine relationships, listening with an open perspective, supporting the immediate needs of those you encounter, and doing these things in excellence with Christ as your focus. May each of us be active ambassadors for Christ, today and forevermore.